Each day, students are expected to come into the classroom quietly and unpack their belongings. Their Otis is taken to their seat and students get busy copying their homework into their agendas. As a parent, you can help your child by signing their agenda to show you are aware of their homework assignments each night. Students will also include any upcoming events in the classroom or at Weatherstone in their agendas. Once homework is written down, students take out their previous night's homework and signed agendas to be checked by a homework monitor. Typically, this is your child's teacher. Students have the opportunity to earn big bucks for each completed homework assignment. Sometimes students can earn up to 40 big bucks in the morning just for completing their homework. Third graders are expected to complete a language arts and a math review for morning work. These handouts include a spiral review of grammar and math skills. Once students are complete with morning work, they should prepare for the day ahead. This includes preparing their Otis to switch classes. Every week, students receive Tuesday folders that include important PTA information and any upcoming events at school. Be sure to check your child's Tuesday folder weekly and initial their conduct chart to show that you have checked through their folder. Students have opportunities throughout the day to earn or lose big bucks. Having materials ready for a class and being prepared to start work in a timely manner is an example of earning big bucks. Your children can earn money for having their homework complete and their agenda signed by a parent. Another way to earn big bucks is by showing leadership. We like to reward those raising their hand, walking correctly in the hallways, using time wisely, and showing kindness to others. Each class has a store that allows students to cash in their bucks. We offer a variety of purchasing options such as snacks, small classroom lunches, extra computer time, and special seating privileges. In addition, 2 auctions are held. One will be near the winter break and the other at the end of the school year. We will ask for donations as that time approaches. All third graders eat lunch in the cafeteria. Our classroom lunch times vary by several minutes. Please check with your child's individual teacher for their time. Remember, when having lunch with your child, you must sign in at the front office. If you take your child outside to a picnic table, we ask you let your teacher know. If you send a check for a lunch account, please remind your child to deliver it to the cafeteria first thing in the morning. We are not permitted to restrict what your child purchases, so help them remember to make good choices when purchasing snacks. We have recess in our upper playground area. Children are permitted to bring their own balls, jump ropes, and hula hoops from home. Please remember to send proper footwear and clothing as we shift to cooler seasons. We do our best to oversee the events that unfold during this time. If something is brought to your attention that you feel needs to be addressed, do not hesitate to let us know. The playground is a large area. While we do our best, it is challenging to see and hear all activity. We will gladly work with your children to resolve any concerns as we want this time to be enjoyable for everyone.
Read aloud by the teacher is often part of your child's daily literacy experience. Appropriate level and high-interest books with enriching vocabulary are read aloud to the whole class group by the teacher. This serves as a model of fluent reading using expression and proper pacing. It is an engaging experience with literature that helps build the intrinsic desire to read, to find out what happens next, and build visualization skills. It is a calming transitional break in your child's day, and we recommend that you try this strategy at home with your child as often as possible. Your child can bring a healthy snack daily. His or her teacher will schedule a time during the instructional day for your child to get their snack from their cubby and have a working snack. We recommend a healthy snack be chosen to keep our kids healthy and happy. Specials for third grade are at the end of the day from 2:40 to 3:25. They are on a 6-day rotation, which includes PE twice in the rotation, music, art, STEM, and Reader's Theater once in the rotation. If you are planning to pick up your child early at the end of the day, please keep in mind that you should allow extra time for them to pack up.
In 2012, Weatherstone Elementary was designated a member of the WCPSS STEM Network. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Those 4 components enhance the traditional curriculum offered at Weatherstone. Students participate in a STEM special as part of their 6-day specials rotation. In this special class, students are trained in using iPads, exploring different technology resources, and are exposed to the NC State engineering design process. The engineering design process is not only used during the STEM special. As a STEM school, we strive to infuse the engineering design process into all subject areas. Students will keep a STEM notebook in which they will record their data during STEM activities to show the progression of the engineering design process. STEM schools also receive 30 iPads per grade level and a STEM facilitator position. If you have any further questions about the STEM program here at Weatherstone, please feel free to contact your child's teacher.
Our language arts block is comprised of reading, writing, grammar, and spelling. Students are engaged in whole class lessons, language arts rotations, and leveled reading groups. During our English language arts rotations, students meet for reading groups with the teacher, work on writing and grammar assignments, utilize computers and laptops, and more. We focus our reading lessons on the components of the CAFE program, which are comprehension, accuracy, fluency, and expanded vocabulary. A great reading program we utilize here at Weatherstone is Reading Eggs. It is a research-based, data-driven reading program that meets your child at their level. This is an amazing reading program that all third graders utilize. Please encourage your child to go on Reading Eggs at home. More info on logins and passwords will come home soon. We are looking forward to beginning our Accelerated Reader program, in which students will check out leveled books from the library and take comprehension tests on the computer. Information will go home explaining our quarterly AR requirements.
The essential standards in math in third grade are addition, subtraction, rounding, 2D shapes, multiplication and division, equalities and inequalities, as we all know as the value of x, patterns, graphing, area and perimeter, understanding fractions, time, and measurement. We start math each day with a problem of the day. This is a great time for many students to share the different strategies we use to find the answer. We like to call that math talk. Students then review homework from the night before. Parents, please expect your child to have math homework each night, Monday through Thursday. Most math lessons begin with direct instruction. We then break into small groups involving partners, small group instruction with the teacher, smartboard lessons, and many other different activities that involve iPads and/or laptops. Parents, be on the lookout for a letter regarding the multiplication madness.
The third grade science curriculum is divided into 4 units of study that coincide with the 4 academic quarters of the school year. During the first quarter, students will study the human body. They will investigate the human body systems and how they are essential for life by providing protection, movement, and support. During the second quarter, students will recognize the major components and patterns observed in the Earth, Moon, and Sun systems. During the third quarter, students will understand the properties of solids and liquids and the changes they undergo. They will also understand the structure and properties of matter before and after they undergo a change. During the fourth quarter, students will understand how plants survive in their environments. Students will keep a science notebook to use during investigations. This notebook should contain important science vocabulary and data gathered during each investigation. This notebook will serve as evidence of mastery for the concepts taught during each quarter.
In social studies, students will be learning about civics and government, history and colonial America, geography, environmental literacy and culture, and economics and financial literacy. Students will love using our Social Studies Weekly and watching Discovery Education videos. Our field trip to Camp Flintlock is a great way for students to experience some of the topics we will be discussing firsthand.
How will my child be assessed? Wake County Public Schools have adopted a standard-based grading system to assess students on their level of mastery of the Common Core state standards. This grading system greatly differs from the traditional letter grade system that most of us are accustomed to from when we were in school. The grading system ranges from a level 1 to a level 4. To earn a level 4, or exemplary, the student will consistently demonstrate an in-depth understanding of the standards, concepts, and skills taught. Basically, since I can do this, I can figure out new things. I can even teach others how to do it. To earn a level 3, or proficient, the student will consistently demonstrate an understanding of the standards, concepts, and skills taught. This means, I get it, I can do well. A level 2 stands for approaching proficiency. The student needs support to meet targeted grade level standards. This means, I almost get it, but I need help. Targeted interventions will be put into place by your child's teacher. A level 1 stands for not proficient. The student does not yet demonstrate an understanding of the standards, concepts, and skills taught. This means, I don't get it yet, I need help. And finally, a capital P on a paper means that the work is not being assessed and that the student is simply practicing a new skill. These proficiency levels do not correspond to the traditional A through F letter grades. We encourage you to recognize that it is typical for many students to receive a level 1 or level 2 at the start of a new unit, especially if they have never been exposed to the content before. They will typically progress towards proficiency and earn a level 3 or level 4 by the end of the unit. If for some reason they do not, your child's teacher will contact you to inform you of targeted interventions that will be put into place to help your child reach proficiency. Please look through and hold on to all graded assignments sent home in your child's Tuesday folder. This will help you see how your child is progressing and will also help you when communicating with your child's teacher about specific grading concerns. What can you as parents do to help? Check over your child's homework nightly. Encourage independence and responsibility. Read with and to your child. Talk to your child's teacher whenever anything concerns you. Offer suggestions and input about how your child learns best. The third grade team recognizes and values the importance of open communication between parents, students, and teachers to each student's academic success. Please email your child's teacher with any questions, concerns, or fabulous comments. Now it's time for the most exciting things about third grade.
Everything is awesome.